yesterday, I did not realize, was the Trump's 20th wedding anniversary. And Donald Trump, his official account on Twitter, posted this to Melania, celebrating 20 years with my beautiful, beautiful wife and our incredible First Lady, Melania. You're an extraordinary wife and a wonderful mother. Happy anniversary. And this lovely picture of the two of them.
That's very, very sweet.
Isn't it pretty? And then there were tons of flashback pictures of their wedding and of her gown. And so I know how you feel about the gown. Would you like to tell everybody?
I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan of the gown, you guys. Just not a fan.
It's a lot. It's a lot of gown.
I'm just more of a simple gal. I like simple elegance. It's not a gown I would have picked. That's all. It's not a gown I would have.
Apparently, according to legend, this gown weighed 66 pounds, you guys. I mean, what in the world?
I love what Harley Cat just said. I'm not a fan of that whipped cream. It looks like a trail of whipped cream. That's what it looks like.
It does.
It does. Yeah. I love whipped cream. I just don't want to wear it on my wedding day. You know what I mean? Like that. I get it.
And the headdress, it's a lot. It's just a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot. No, I mean, they got married 20 years ago. So you got to look at like styles back then. But even back then, and I'm not a fan of the mermaid look. It's kind of mermaidy.
It just is. It doesn't seem like her because she's so elegant. And elegant is not the word I would use to describe this particular gown.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
There's a lot going on there, but congratulations to them. 20 years. Totally. That's awesome. And speaking of marriages and whether or not they're lasting, there are a lot of rumors floating around right now. One of which is that Kamala is going to dump Doug. I think this is absolute garbage nonsense.
I think it's garbage. I think it's nonsense. I think it's nonsense too.
But this was the top of Daily Mail at one point yesterday, saying Harris marriage turmoil as she blames Doug for losing the election and focuses on future without the dead weight.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he was the reason that she lost. I think she would have lost anyway. But do you guys remember back in November when he was like, Kamala did what Kamala always does. She just put her head down and she went to work. That is
inappropriate.
That's how I remember him. That's how I'll always remember Doug.
That is inappropriate.
It is, isn't it?
Because of reasons, you guys.
You're welcome, everybody.
Inappropriate because of reasons.
You're welcome. We can be inappropriate. It's 10 a.m.
He actually also had an endorsement for Field of Greens, which I am drinking today, by the way, from Brickhouse Nutrition, Field of Greens. We've talked to you about Field of Greens before. This is the way that it's like the cheat way of getting all of your the good nutrition from fruits and vegetables. If you're not actually eating enough fruits and veggies, this is the way. Take it from Dawn.
Also, I'm horrible with vegetables. Yes, I gravitate toward the protein and the carbs. Field of Greens helps me get that. I love the mixed berry. It's a great product.
She knows.
Just love her.
I know.
So sweet.
And Field of Greens, by the way, is the one health green powder, if you will, that has like an actual guarantee such that if you don't notice, if your doctor does not notice improved health after you've been taking it for a few months, you can get your money back. No questions asked. And you can use code CHICKS at checkout if you would like to try it and haven't tried it yet. Use code CHICKS at checkout at fogchicks.com, fogchicks.com. You'll get 20% off. So try it, fogchicks.com. Chicks is the code to get your 20% off. All right. So back to marriage and rumors. So we just told you about Kamala. We don't think this is legit, but there's starting to be some more legitimacy potentially with the Obama divorce rumors. So there's been a lot of hullabaloo about the Obama's marriage because, as you've seen, Michelle has not shown up to literally anything lately. Most people have suspected, well, she just doesn't want to be involved in anything Trump related. And so that's why. Yeah. But Meghan McCain did a whole podcast about this. I don't even remember who she was with, but she was saying that this is not a TMZ or Perez Hilton rumor. This rumor is coming from legit sources that would know. And there's some strife allegedly in the Obama marriage.
Interesting.
Make of that what you will.
Well, I mean, and it shows you like you don't know what goes on behind closed doors again, right? Because they always show like this united, we're the perfect couple front. They always seriously, this is what they present themselves as. It's nauseating, and the whole left does it too. It's like they're the perfect couple. Everybody wants to be them. No, I mean no. So,
well, I guess Megan too was saying, because I don't know, I think it was her Michelle Obama's birthday a few days ago or a week ago or whatever.
And it was in the wine cellar.
Yeah. And so Barack had posted a photo of them like sitting across from one another at a restaurant table holding hands and said something like, happy birthday, you're the love of my life, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I love you, honey. And it was very sweet, but it was the most god-awful picture of her.
Yeah, I think it was, I thought it was in their house, like in the wine cellar in their, wine cellar in their house. And so they weren't even out. And she was like in her sweats or something. It was bad.
It was a deeply unflattering photo. And so Meghan McCain was saying, if my husband did that to me, I would straight up murder him. And so she thinks that that's just one more piece of evidence, if you will, that their marriage is in trouble. I don't know that that's a particularly strong piece of evidence, but
I don't know if that's a strong piece. I mean, because how many times has your husband posted or like put up a picture of you that's unflattering? I mean, raise your hand.
Oh my God, the picture that Ron has of me for when I call him, like the one that he associates, it's the worst photo ever.
I mean, if that's grounds for divorce, I would have already been divorced from Greg like years ago. Like every picture he takes of me, it's always like us and the kids, and I'm like, that's always, and he's like, no, you look great, honey, and I'm like, I don't look great. Can you see me in that picture? It's like, I can't be the only one that their husband takes the most unflattering pictures of you. Am I the only one?
Well, because they don't know how to do it unless they're like, if it's an influencer husband, they know how. But I don't have one of those. You don't have one of those. So they don't know your good side. They don't know your good angles.
Half the time it's like here up. It's like all they get. And then the dog.
It's funny you say that because the picture that Ron uses of me, I'm in a hospital bed. Okay. I have no makeup on. I think I'm even wearing glasses. This is like way back in the day. And I'm holding the sheet up above, like there's this much of me in the picture. And he's like, oh my God, you look so adorable in that picture.
He's like, I'm falling in love with you all over again, honey.
It's the worst. I hate it. I hate it.
I'll never understand you, men.
I absolutely
never understand you. Right.
Never will get it.